Catalina Island, located off the coast of Southern California, is a stunning getaway known for its crystal clear waters, rugged natural beauty, and thriving wildlife. A popular destination for travelers, the island boasts a rich history that stretches back thousands of years. However, beneath its sunny surface lies a story steeped in mystery, intrigue, and whispers of ancient giants. Yes, you heard that right. Giants. For decades, Catalina Island has been at the center of a puzzling tale involving oversized skeletons, hidden burial sites, and questions about the history of human life in North America. Today, we're going to unravel the fascinating mystery of the Giants of Catalina Island. Before diving into the mystery, let's set the stage. Officially known as Santa Catalina Island, it is part of the Channel Islands archipelago and spans about 22 miles in length. The island was originally inhabited by the Tongva people, a Native American tribe that thrived in the region for thousands of years. They called the island Pimu and considered it sacred. The Tongva people were skilled seafarers, traders, and craftsmen, leaving behind a legacy of artifacts, shell middens, and fascinating cultural insights. Catalina's modern history began in the 16th century when Spanish explorers first arrived, but the island remained largely untouched until the 19th century when it was developed for tourism. Catalina Island is a treasure trove of history, but some of its most fascinating secrets have only come to light in the past century. The story of the giants began in the early 1900s when an amateur archaeologist named Ralph Glidden conducted a series of excavations on the island. Glidden was working under the auspices of the Catalina Museum, which funded his work to uncover and preserve the island's ancient past. What he found, however, was anything but ordinary. According to Glidden, he unearthed the remains of individuals who were significantly taller than the average human of their time, or even our time. He claimed to have discovered skeletons ranging from 7 to 9 feet in height, buried in elaborate graves that suggested they belonged to an advanced and powerful civilization. These so-called giants were allegedly surrounded by intricate artifacts, tools, and jewelry, further supporting the idea that they were no ordinary people. The discoveries were shocking, to say the least, and Glidden's findings quickly became a sensation. But the mystery didn't end there. Glidden also claimed that the giants were linked to the Tongva people and hinted at a broader ancient connection between these giants and Native American folklore. Many Native American tribes across North America have legends of giant people who roamed the land long before modern humans. In some stories, these giants were depicted as benevolent protectors, while in others they were described as fierce adversaries. Could the Giants of Catalina Island be the real-life inspiration for these ancient tales? While Glidden's findings were captivating, they were not without controversy. Skeptics quickly raised questions about the validity of his work. Glidden was not a formally trained archaeologist, and his methods were considered unscientific by modern standards. Many of the artifacts and remains he unearthed were poorly documented or completely lost, leaving no verifiable evidence to back up his extraordinary claims. Critics argued that the oversized skeletons might have been the result of exaggeration, misidentification, or even outright fabrication. Adding to the intrigue, there are persistent rumors that the Smithsonian Institution and other scientific organizations may have intentionally suppressed evidence of the giants. Conspiracy theories abound, suggesting that these institutions were unwilling to acknowledge findings that challenge the mainstream narrative of human history. Proponents of this theory argue that evidence of giants would upend everything we know about ancient civilizations, migration patterns, and even evolution itself. They claim that skeletal remains and artifacts were either destroyed or locked away, never to see the light of day. But let's take a step back. Could there be a more grounded explanation for these claims? Some researchers suggest that the so-called giant skeletons could have been the remains of individuals suffering from gigantism, a rare medical condition that causes excessive growth due to a hormonal imbalance. Others believe that the large bones might have belonged to extinct megafauna, like giant ground sloths or other prehistoric creatures, which could have been misidentified as human. Another possibility is that cultural misinterpretations played a role. The Tongva people, like many ancient civilizations, had burial practices that could involve the use of ceremonial artifacts or structures that might appear oversized to modern eyes. Without proper documentation or context, these findings could easily be misunderstood. Despite the skepticism and lack of concrete evidence, the legend of the Giants of Catalina Island continues to capture the imagination of historians, archaeologists, and curious minds. The island itself remains a place of wonder and mystery, with hidden caves, unexplored terrain, and untold stories waiting to be uncovered. While no definitive proof of the giants has been found to date, the possibility of their existence keeps the mystery alive. In recent years, the story of the Catalina giants has gained renewed attention thanks to documentaries, books, and online forums dedicated to unraveling ancient mysteries. Catalina Island has become a hotspot for those seeking answers, blending archaeology, folklore, and conspiracy theories into one tantalizing narrative. Whether you're a believer, a skeptic, or simply someone fascinated by the unknown, there's no denying the allure of this unsolved puzzle. So, what do you think? Were there really giants on Catalina Island? Or is this just another case of history and myth colliding in unexpected ways? Could there be more to Glidden's discoveries than meets the eye, or is the story of the giants destined to remain a tantalizing mystery? One thing is certain, Catalina Island is more than just a picturesque getaway. It's a place where history and legend intertwine, leaving us with more questions than answers. If you ever find yourself on the island, take a moment to soak in its beauty, but also remember the mysteries that lie beneath its surface. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the one to uncover the truth.